Greetings, YouTube. The Doctor is in. Dr. Urios Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Dungeons and Dragons. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or comment. All right. It's time for another installment of the Doctor Spell Prognosis. Today we're talking about the second level spell, Beast Sense. I'm giving this a C-. I don't actually feel like this spell should be second level. It should be first level. Shouldn't be a cantrip, but it should be first level, but not second level. Its power level just doesn't line up with second level spells. It is only usable by druids and rangers, which makes it extremely limited. And what it does is extremely limited in niche as well. So, the only saving grace of this spell is it is a ritual spell, but that also means that druids and rangers have to prepare it in order to take advantage of the fact that they don't have to expend a spell slot to use it. So it is a concentration spell. It takes one action, or you can ritualize it, which would take 10 minutes. Its touch lasts for an hour, but it's concentration. You touch a willing beast, so it's got to be willing. So in other words, you've either got to charm it, you've got to diplomatize it, or you've got to summon it, or it's got to be like a companion. Those are examples of how you would get it willing. For the duration, you can use your action to see through the beast's eyes and hear what it hears, and continue to do so until you use your action to return to your normal senses. So while you're doing this, you gain any benefits of special senses that the beast has. So if they've got dark vision, you've got that. If they've got tremor sense, you've got that. If they've got blind sight, you've got that. But you yourself are blinded and deafened to your own surroundings. You basically, your eyes go white and you just stand there blankly while you're looking through the eyes. Now, would you use this in combat? I wouldn't use this in combat. This is a near combat spell to kind of scout things out, and maybe to scout things out outside of combat as well. Like if you're looking for traps and things in an area or a dungeon, then this might be a good use of this spell, especially if it's ritualized. In addition, so let's look at the druid. Druids really from 3.5 versions to now kind of lost their ability to have an animal companion. I mean, there's the wild shape. You can turn into a beast yourself, which is not great. And then you get your circle. But there's an additional wild companion ability that druids can get, which is kind of an additional druid feature, which allows you to do find familiar. But the familiar is a fae instead of a beast, so you couldn't use this spell on that. And it's a familiar, so Circle of Dreams, really not something that you can use for this. Circle of Spores is definitely not something you can use for this. Circle of Stars, not usable with this. Circle of Land, not really. Circle of the Moon is the one that goes with Wild Shape, so that's not necessary. Circle of the Shepherd is probably the best one. So you can converse with beasts and fae. You can speak Sylvan. Beasts understand you. You get a spirit. It's a spirit. It's not really a beast. But you get Mighty Summoner at 6th level, which goes along with like Conjure, Animal, things like that. Circle of Wildfire, not really. So with the druid, the main one is this Conjure Animals. It says you summon fae spirits to take the form of beasts. So they're still beasts. And then it gives us this little guide. At higher levels, using certain high level spells, you choose one of the summoning options above, and more creatures appear. So if you use twice as many at 5th level, 3 times as many at 7th level, and 4 times as many at 9th level. I mean, this spell can get ridiculous, and we'll go through this spell when we go through 3rd level spells. But, for instance, if you're getting a giant elk, they just have regular senses. I think what's in here that might have something like dark vision for an octopus. Where's a bat? There's a bat. Bats have keen hearing, and they have blind sight 60 feet. So that might be something to think about, especially if you're trying to find invisible creatures. Is just to kind of go through this list and figure out all the different options that you have to get beasts to see through them. But remember, you're going to see through them, and you're done pretty much. Now, rangers do get an animal companion, but they have to be a beastmaster. Where is beastmaster here? Beastmaster. Yeah, here it is. So they get a ranger companion. You choose a beast that is no larger than medium and has a challenge rating of a quarter or lower. And then you add to the beasts, blah, blah, blah. So it commands you, it's willing, and you could use your beast to do this as well. Now, rangers also eventually get conjure animals, so they could also use beast sense through those. But I think that's probably about the best uses of this spell. It's not great. It's very niche, and I don't think, maybe once a game, if you've decided that it is a spell for you. So, all right, that's what I got for today. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody later.